Hello and welcome to another episode of Moose's Gear Goo Review. I'm Moose, and on this channel I talk about knives, gear, food, and tech related to outdoors, backpacking, hiking, camping, and travel. That being said, today we're talking about GoTreads. They are a cool device for self-recovery or recovery in general, and this is one version of them. This is the black version, but basically it is a foldable traction device, or also known as a traction board, and basically it's used for vehicle recovery. So a lot of people are getting into overlanding, and this is a product that relates to it because a lot of people on their kits, they like to go to remote locations and they want to be able to self-recover or have something that'll help them gain traction if they get stuck in snow, mud, or sand. And that's what these are for. And basically I picked these because of two main reasons. One, they're USA made. They're invented in the US, made in the US, and the other reason is they're compact. They fold down. Or you order a set and you get two of them in a set, and they're about $150, $130 to $150 at the time of this video. You can order them with a carrying case, or I got them without. And basically they're just a hard plastic traction device. Now, I do have some clips of video where I shot this where I actually got stuck in the snow and I actually got to use them, and they do work. So I will maybe add some commentary into that video as you can watch me put these in underneath my tires and self-recover. Here are the video clips of me being stuck in the snow, and enjoy. I'll give you my final thoughts at the end of this video. Hello and welcome to another episode of Moose's Gear Goo Review. I'm Moose, and today I'm stuck in the snow. So I got this new car. It's Subaru Forester 2015. It has four-wheel drive, whatever. Just coming out. Came out to the woods to test some stuff. And I drove into a parking lot just testing the capabilities of this. And the snow's a little deeper than I needed. This is stock, so it has like an 8.7 inch ground clearance. I do have Wild Peak all-terrain tires on, or Falcon Wild Peaks, but I got stuck in the snow. But this gives me a chance to test out a much needed thing, whether you're an overlander or just live in a winter climate where you may get stuck in the snow. You can look at some of the stuff that you need to always carry in your car in case you get stuck. Right now the temperature is somewhere between 10 and 12 degrees Fahrenheit. I'll put the Celsius down below here, or in the corner. So it's cold out, but today we're also going to check out, this gives us the chance to check out the GoTreads. These are American made, hard polymer plastic. You can see the logo here, I think. GoTreads right there. I'll leave a link in the description below. But basically, they're a folding traction board. They were actually contracted by the military at some point, so that they have like a more compact, foldable traction board if vehicles get stuck. They work well for trucks. So this is a little bit overkill for the size vehicle that I have, but it's USA made. They have a lifetime warranty, and you get two of them in a set when you order them. So I actually got these on like a Black Friday sale. It's a good time to buy them because you get a good amount of a discount on there. But either way, I'll leave links in the description below, and we're actually going to test them and see if they work. We'll see if they can get me through this. And if not, I have a snow shovel, small aluminum snow shovel. These are kind of designed for, like, I don't know, avalanche kits and stuff. But either way, I'll be able to get out, so don't worry. Well, here comes some trucks. Oh, this thing looks super cool, so we'll check that out. But yeah, let's make the video and see what we can do. Alright, so I hope you can hear my audio okay. But we're outside. Here's my vehicle. I've already tried to get in and out. I apologize. There's a big old tractor or something driving by. But you can see it's really loose, powdery snow down here. So it's really slippery. I already put the first one in. When you do it, you want to make sure that these tracks are facing like kind of smiley face, and you really want to kind of kick that in under the tire. And same with this one. You can see how deep the snow is over here. So it's not the worst case, but it's just getting over this hump. So we'll see if this will give me enough traction to kind of get enough speed up and over the hump. And yeah, but other than that, it's flat. You do have a smooth side here. That's going to be the side that goes down. It's going to face down underneath the tires. And then you're going to want to wedge this right in underneath there. Okay. Try not to get it to fold. And lay it out flat. Okay. So we'll see if this gives us enough ramming speed that we can potentially get my car unstuck. So this will be a good test. Let's see. I might set up the camera over there and see if we can get a shot of this. Okay, so during the segment I did speed up part of this a little bit faster so it wouldn't leg on so much. But basically I had the GoTreads in place in front of the front two tires, and I went forward, and I made a number of different mistakes here because this is my first time using any sort of traction device. I picked up the first one. I was pretty impressed with how well the treads themselves actually clean off from the snow. I think part of it is the consistency of the snow is more like grainy sand. It was very cold, so it didn't hold and stick like other kinds of snow. So you just kind of hit them and tap them and the snow falls right off. I was a little concerned too of like losing them in the snow. I know they're black in contrast with the snow, but in other cases I know people put leashes on some of their traction devices, and it's just a way to help find them. I wish there is some like loops or holes cut into the GoTreads for lashing such leashes onto them. In that attempt, I gunned it a little fast, and you saw that the GoTread actually shot back. Once again, I don't know why I'm like backing up so far, but I am. And the cool thing too with the GoTreads, with the pattern on the treads, the traction pattern itself, it's like a scalloped or like a smiley face or a curve. And no matter how you line them up with your tires, your tires will naturally pull to the center of the treads, keeping the treads in line with your wheels. And so most of the time when I was going over these and I was driving over them, it would center them out and line them up in the tread pattern, or not in the tread pattern, but in the grooves where my tires were, and it would perfectly line up to the back tires as well. So it's pretty neat that design works that way. Now underneath the snow is just compact dirt, and that'll play into kind of the outcome in the end here. But I did this a number of different times, and what I learned in hindsight is that you're not supposed to spin your wheels onto the treads. That's how you damage traction boards. Like pretty much all the traction boards that I've seen are made of some sort of durable plastic, and it basically just melts the board. or if it's scraping on a surface, it'll just like kind of melt the board. So don't spin your tires. The other thing too, I learned that you want to put a little bit more torque. I should have put my vehicle into the low gear setting and just moved a little bit slower. So definitely learned a lot of lessons here, and maybe I'll do a different video where I actually try to perfect that. So now this is the last little bit, and we're gonna go into regular time here. But once I get beyond this kind of hump of hard compact snow, then I just kind of let the Falcon Wild Peak all-terrain tires kind of do the work here. Get one little bit more ramming speed here, and then my back tires kind of, the all-wheel drive system, I'm not sure how it's supposed to work, but it's definitely focused more on the front. And then I plowed through and I made my way through, and this is when I was finally able to escape. So now you'll see my reaction, and we'll be able to get my overall opinion here in the end of the video. Alright, so there you have it. It worked. Takes a couple times, but this is not very compact, sticky snow. And these really show no wear or tear. That's really good. So, overall, do I think the GoTreads work? Yeah. It worked. I mean, I was stuck way down in there. And now the GoTreads are awesome. They're way cheaper than any of those Max tracks. They also fold up. They don't have a lot of like crazy lug nuts or like little pieces, so you just kind of flip them horizontally, and the snow more or less falls right off. So I'm impressed so far. And like I said, those Max tracks, whatever they cost like $300. GoTreads, I think, are like half that. And if you can get them on sale, they're about just over $100. You can get them with a carrying case and whatnot. They come in a black or orange. So once again, I'll leave links in the description below. Once I got one tire onto the road though, the four-wheel drive on this all-wheel drive kicked in and really helped seal the deal as far as getting me out, and those tires work great. So Wild Peaks are awesome. Just know the clearance level of your car and know what you're getting into, and always have some safety precautions, because even if the GoTreads didn't work, I had that shovel to dig me out. So there you guys have it. Just a little winter prep and review of the GoTreads. They work great. You can also use them to level your vehicle. If you're in like a camper or a trailer or something, or a camper van, you can actually drive up on them, and because they fold, each section is about an inch tall. So to like get that difference to level out your vehicle, it's up to like almost 4 inches. So that's pretty good too. So it's multi-use. So really cool product. But what do I think of the GoTreads? First off, I think they're really well built. I think the quality in manufacturing is great. You know, it is American made. You get what you see. Like, there's no tricks. It's honestly a lot bigger than what I thought. So that was, you know, I get more for what I initially thought. Price-wise, I think it's, you know, slightly overpriced, but I think all traction boards are overpriced. But that being said, with the warranty and being made in America, honestly, the price is excellent on these things though, especially compared to other traction devices. So really good price for these. Yeah. What I learned then after some further research on traction boards, and you can see the wear and tear on here, is that you don't want your tires to spin on these devices. Just because it'll tear up the boards and ruin the traction on the device itself. So whatever traction board you do get, just make sure you try not to spin your tires on them. In the video, you saw me do that multiple times in a way. But it wasn't my tires actually doing the damage. It was the ground surface that was scuffing this up. Uh, Other than that, like I said, you can always clean this up with a knife. These little bits just shave off real easy. And this is definitely more than usable. And again, you can also use these to level out your vehicle. And so you got 3 or 4 inches of leveling that you can do. So, do I recommend this for small cars? If I'd say these are a little bit overkill for smaller cars, they will work. Mid-size sports utility vehicles and SUVs are more than capable for this, like are perfect for this. This is definitely meant for like trucks. So if they made like a middle size or a size down, they do have ones for like motorcycles that are much smaller. But yeah, other than that, I think, you know, if you want a reliable traction. The other really surprising thing that I forgot to mention is that when I would lay these out on underneath the tire, I know that they weren't always perfectly straight in front of the tire, but because these grooves are oriented in a certain way, that when the car starts to pull, no matter what side it's on, it'll pull to the center because it curves. And so I was really impressed with the fact that these pulled to the center, and every time that I went to get them out of the snow and reset them, they're actually perfectly in line with the tires behind as long as my wheels were straight. So really impressive on that. So do I recommend them? Yes. I think they're great. I think they're a fair and honest price for an American-made product, and they're very competitive with other products that are out there. So definitely check out the links in the description below. Like I said, let me know if there's, or just always let me know if there's any questions or comments, or if you've had experiences with them. But you know, support local, support American if you're American or whatnot. But this is a great product, and definitely might come in handy for some of you that do off-roading or live in snowy or muddy conditions. So thank you. Peace. And I'll see you outside. Bye.